Welcome to the Valt Podcast. We are your car culture cultivators. I'm Sean, and of course, we're joined with our panel. We got
Vijay. Hey, how's it going?
Elodie.
And Joe, how's it going, everybody?
good, man. Good to see everybody. Happy holidays.
The holidays.
Looking forward to a great show today. Joe, what do we have in store?
Yeah, so a good episode this week. Without further ado,
A great episode this
great
week.
episode. If you watched the episode in full last week, you'll know that comment down below what I said because it's a funny one. So hopefully you guys watched the full episode.
It's so hard because everything you say is funny.
Oh, yeah.
How can we keep up?
It's I'm a community genius. I should be a stand-up at some point. Look at all these so many wires. It's crazy. Anyway, how's your week, Sean?
So far, so good. I wish I had something, but I don't have anything that I want to talk about because I already know what's coming.
We've given up. We've given up.
Not here.
I'm so done. I'm finished.
Oh, the
I'm gonna leave
band's
the
is not
podcast.
here. I got delayed with a child situation. Not my child, but his child or whatever. So it'll be here soon enough. So I have the utmost confidence that we'll get it going. We are actually, I just spoke with Ivan, and we're going to change the fuel line here next week in the Z so I can actually get the Z out. It's running fine. The fuel line works, but it's small. And I burnt out the last fuel pump in like only just a handful of drives. So
Damn.
I'm hoping that it was just like a defaulty fuel pump at the time, but I don't want to chance it. So I want to make sure that we have enough fuel pressure coming through that the lines are allowing it. So other than that, man, I don't have any car stuff.
What life stuff? How's the prepping for holiday stuff?
Dude, so live stuff is crazy. So right now with the holidays, it's kind of wild, especially like, when I do a lot of stuff within the business community and try to spend my time with other businesses and chambers and all that stuff. So we're like in the midst of like holiday parties and all that stuff. So I had a holiday party last night that I was at and had to host, and a holiday party tonight. Hence, that's why I was a little late. So, but yeah, holidays are just crazy. But it's actually my favorite time of the year. I said it, from a car perspective, I love to see what people are driving right now, especially before the rains come. There's a lot of cool stuff on the road. So I wish I had more confidence with mine when it comes to driving in the winter. But yeah.
I mean, everything here should be okay in California.
We're in California. You should have full confidence in all.
Oh,
this
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe not the Mini.
My luck is when I drive it, outside of the season that I'm used to driving it in, is when it breaks down.
I don't trust other people's driving in
Yeah.
the rain.
Yeah, or even right now, like people during the holidays, people get so impatient.
Yeah, worked
Oh my
up.
God.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
It's so many crazy drivers out there, and
Speaking
people don't
of which-
respect.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
Tell us the
Speaking
story.
of crazy drivers,
We've been. I mean, VJ and Sean have this like backstory that I like, some lore that we haven't heard about.
No,
So
all right,
Honestly,
so we're gonna add to you guys already know like my favorite car,
Honda
is
Fit.
the Honda Fit, man. And this story only adds to the legend of the
Oh,
Honda
no.
Fit. So I think it was Saturday, me and the wife are chilling at home, and I get a call from what I think is a customer, and I'm like, "Hello," and he's like, "Yes, I'm calling because I want to complain that one of your drivers is driving like an asshole, and he's cutting people off, and I've seen it, and he's doing it to other people." And I'm like thinking to myself, one of my drivers, there's nobody driving the cars right now. Everybody's off on a freaking VJ. And my wife is right there. And this guy's he's letting me have it over the phone. And I'm like apologizing profusely. And then, my wife is like, wait, VJ's in the car? Wait, why is he driving like that? I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, I can't believe it's VJ.
he's on a Toge road.
Yeah. VJ's in a Honda Fit, cutting off people on 680. So I'm like, say it ain't so. So I'll let you go from there.
yeah, honestly, it's too funny. I think there was what I think it is like there was a Karen who was in the left lane holding up like 10 cars. So I finally, after like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, I managed to get alongside and quickly overtake them, but I didn't use any turn signals, and it was not far enough from them, so I just like almost cut them off. And they were like following me, taking the photo of the car, and then to call Sean.
my God.
You know, I look forward to situations like that. I want to get into those because I'm like a pretty like low key driver.
Yeah.
So when I pass people and stuff, I want them to get. I mean, if they're annoying, I want them to get angry at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never get those like people who take photos though.
Dude, people hella snitch in company cars. So he was,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was telling.
Yeah, after that, I've been getting 50 mpg on the fit.
I will admit I have been the only time in my life I've snitched was on a company car like that.
Yeah.
But they were so clearly blasted and they were on the Golden Gate Bridge just swerving between lanes. And I was like, somebody needs to do something right now. This is the only time I ever done it, but
Nice.
I feel like it was justified that time.
Yeah.
Nice. I can't imagine like VJ in my senior care company car with his, hair blowing in the wind with his,
Hitting every apex.
windows all down,
There's a first for everything.
playing some AC/DC. I know. I got you, VJ. I
That's
got you.
fantastic.
Yeah, I hope I didn't cost you any business, I guess.
We'll see on my reviews.
Yeah. Check out, keep an eye on your Google reviews.
Oh, Google reviews. Very cool. So that was actually a big part of my week. Was my car week was that experience with VJ. So thanks VJ.
Well, speaking of BJ's car experiences, what else have you gotten to drive this week? Because I already know you've driven a shit ton of cars this week.
Yeah, I've been just making it a point to meet all my friends this past couple of weeks. One of them recently closed on a house, so I visited him.
Nice.
He showed me his couple of new cars there, like newer BMWs and stuff, and we went on drives with them, and I was pretty impressed with them. And then the day after that,
Which
on Saturday,
BMWs?
the brand new M440i
Okay. Yeah.
2025.
Uh-huh.
It's a hybrid. It's called the inline six turbocharged car engine. The turbo lag is fully eliminated by the hybrid in that. So when you expect turbo lag, it just fills in with the electric torque.
Nice.
So it's really drivable. Still gets decent MPG 30-ish if you drive. Not like I did 2 days ago. So yeah, it's a pretty good modern car if you like the look of it.
Yeah.
That was one. And then the next day I got to experience the new 911 ST,
nice.
the Porsche that's been making the headlines for the last couple of years, right? It's the lightweight single mass flywheel on the GT3 with shorter final drive ratio. And yeah, everything just turned up to 11 in a regular GT3, but it's also a road car. So it drives and rides really nicely. You could even drive it every day.
Yeah.
But the most astonishing thing about it is how it revs. It's almost like it has no inertia like a motorcycle engine. Just like goes this fast between almost idle to the red line.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and without the auto blip feature, the electronic blip feature, when you're upshifting, the engine drops so fast when you press the clutch, you almost always need the auto blip to match you.
To match it,
Yeah,
match it or whatever.
it's
Yeah.
insane how responsive it is.
And is that a flywheel thing or?
Yeah, the light flywheel makes it drop really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the usual flywheel is a dual mass. This is the single mass.
Nice.
And when the car is just idling at a stop, you can hear a lot of chatter.
Which is
from the
fun.
back.
I mean, that's like
cool.
the point of the ST is
Yeah.
you want that chatter.
You can hear it from it's apparently the flywheel and transmission noises and all that. So it's an amazing experience.
Nice.
Don't know if it's worth 600,000 or 700,000, but
No.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an amazing thing. Then yesterday I had a Civic Type R 2025, which is basically stock that I took to Mount Tam, and I found it to be the easiest ever car to drive fast.
Of course, because you've been driving a Fit Sport all week.
So felt the connection between the two. Yeah, it actually felt the connection, and this car was like I was in, and within 5 minutes you could drive close to the limits. Like that's how easy it is to get in and drive.
Yeah.
And it has the best shifter ever made in the Type R. It's so good and easy in traffic, stop go, very forgiving clutch, and yeah, everything is too good about it. The only thing I didn't like is how artificial the LSD felt. So when you're coming out of a corner, it feels like the car is pulling itself straight, and it's so artificial. It's like someone else is driving out of the corner
Yeah.
for you. It straightens the car artificially and just pulls you out. even with traction control fully off, it's pulling so hard to straighten the car. It's crazy. Yeah. It's almost like some sort of a rally car feeling in it.
Yeah,
That's what I felt.
I've never like driven it's a front wheel drive car. I've never really like driven a front wheel drive car like aggressively before.
Yeah, this
'Cause
one
there's always
never
that weird-
understeered.
These are they're probably the easiest to drive fast.
Yeah,
Right.
Really?
no understeer. Also, it just rotates insanely well with the LSD,
Yeah.
Okay.
and it pulls you out of the corner. It's like nothing so easy to try.
Yeah.
That was one thing I really appreciated when I had the GTI, that ELSD or whatever it is. Like it's like I don't know, it's electronically controlled, I think. And it was kind of slow, but like you can feel like the benefits. Like if I was in a corner and I was like fall into it, it would take a minute for the car to figure out what was needed to be done.
Yeah.
And then it would transfer the power accordingly, and then the car would just turn in perfectly. And I'm like, the LSDs are amazing because like it just gives you like the perfect, like you're in open diff mode right now, and then it goes into a corner and it senses the G's and it's like, okay, time to like put power to the outside, and then it just like connects and it just like dives. And it's like, this is super
That's
cool.
pulling you out of the corner.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, it's like totally different from like a Mini Cooper from 10 years ago, which would torque steer like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
This has no torque steer even with 320 horsepower. Yeah. it's
What
too bad.
color was this one?
It's the blue one.
Very nice.
Bright blue.
Yeah.
And then today I got to ride in a couple of 60s cars. A French car called Matra.
Uh-huh.
It's an obscure French car brand. It's apparently the first mid-engine sports car ever, 1966. It's built just like a Lotus Elan with like a T-shaped chassis and then independent suspension and fiberglass body. And then the other one is a Lancia Beta, which is basically like a rally car.
So cool.
Where's your go-to road like to drive when you're going out to drive these cars? Or your
If I'm
area?
in South Bay, I just try 9 and 35.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But north, I like the drive to Point Ray Station.
Lucas Valley Road?
It's good, but there's always traffic there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lucas Valley Road's my go-to Marin driving road for like ease of access. But going over the mountain is always
Yeah.
a great time.
Yes.
Still to this day, I have never gotten all the way to Point Ray Station.
Oh,
I know you
Joe.
tell me it's
Not
the
the
best.
station, but the lighthouse. You have to go to
Sorry, the lighthouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Last
haven't
time.
done that. I've done everything else in the area, and I know everyone tells me like it's really worth like the extra whatever it takes to get there. But like I
Yeah.
haven't never.
That's
haven't
my
done
neck
it.
of the woods. I grew up on Mount Tam.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that at some point because everyone's been telling me it's worth it.
I'm down. I did it one time during COVID, and the lighthouse, whatever, was closed, so they were turning everybody around.
You have to do it on a
So I
week.
didn't get to see it.
You got to do it on a weekday and an off season, so there's not
Yeah.
tourists around. Because you
Closes
can't.
at like 4 p.m.
Yeah, and it's hard to have fun when there's tourists and rental Mustangs who can't drive over the mountain.
Yeah, and a bunch of bikes, and
Yeah,
who knows how what
like
what
a
else.
Thursday afternoon in the fall or spring is kind of the time to do it.
Yeah, I always say like Tuesday at like 11 because people are
Yeah.
like not taking Tuesday off because they got 4 more days of work. You know?
Watch out for cows.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ranches there, so sometimes there are cows on the road.
Sometimes they have like the big. I've seen elk and stuff out there too. Yeah,
Yeah,
they've got some
always.
crazy. Yeah.
How was your week?
My week was actually fantastic car wise because I got my Volvo back.
Nice.
Shout out to Popular Mechanics in the city. The nicest people I've ever met at a shop. Basically, the owner, Andrew, took one look at me and he said, I know you want to work on your car, so I'm just going to give you an itemized list of what I think your priorities should be.
There you go.
And it was great because his list was stuff I already knew about. So it made me feel a lot better about it. I was worried, oh my God, he's going to find all the stuff that I didn't even know was wrong. And he basically just told me all the stuff that I already figured was wrong. And it's nice to have the Volvo back. Driving it around the city kind of feels appropriate. I feel like one of those like cool older white ladies
Yep,
who's like was really into early punk in the
Yeah.
70s.
that car works. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it does work.
Totally works. For me,
Yeah, so it's good to have it back. There's a lot of work to be done. It still needs a ton of stuff. But I found a roof rack for it, so I'm going to complete the. I feel like a Volvo without a roof rack feels
Right.
like sacrilegious.
Nice. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would feel complete. Like,
Oh yeah, and I cannot. I've never skied or snowboarded in my life, but I don't own a bike, but I need to put something up
Something
there.
like that, yeah. Find an old pair like skis.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just something.
Just put it, yeah. keep
I'm
it
going to
up
be
there.
performative about it, but
Yeah.
there needs to be something up there.
Totally.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm driving my dad's Miata this week, which is fun. Yeah, but
Oh, I
that's
saw it out there. I was
Yeah.
wondering whose that was.
yeah. It's his first manual car in 30 years.
No kidding.
And he basically has told me that he just doesn't know why he ever stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I know why. You had 3 kids and a job to get to. But that thing is ridiculously fun.
Yeah.
And it's a
And
base
rare color
model.
also. Rare color also. They
Yeah.
had it only for 2 years. I think they discontinued that.
Don't tell my dad that. He'll get really big about it.
Yeah, he should. Tell him that.
But it's just so much fun. And you talk about like feeling the road beneath. It's like one of the few modern cars that feels like you're driving a car.
Yeah.
It's not just a numb experience. So that's all I got for this week.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the week's been just, I mean, work-wise, it's starting to pick up again. Detailing is getting kind of busy for some reason. I don't understand why November was so slow, but now December is so popping. But yeah, I mean, can't complain. It's been fun. I've been enjoying the work. Yeah, and then, and I got the watch that we talked about a couple weeks
Yes.
ago.
Oh, nice.
So we can pass it around. I can
Fantastic.
show you. I'm wearing it today. It's the Tudor Black Bay, or not Tudor Black Bay, Tudor Ranger 36.
Looking beautiful.
Yeah, I got.
The option
Nice.
between the black
Nice weight on
and
there.
the tan.
Yeah, it was a really, really hard decision. Basically, I emailed them like the moment I saw it on Instagram, and she didn't even really know. She took a couple of days to respond because I don't really think she even knew it was out yet.
Yeah.
And I think she was touched a little bit. The AD, the salesperson, was touched a little bit by what I was trying to do with the watch, just like own the watch and like pass it down kind of thing. Because she's like, yeah, I'll make sure you're the first in line to get it. We have one of each. We have the beige in 36, beige and black, and then 2 39 millimeter ones. And so you have your choice. And so I was like having a really hard time deciding. Everyone here wanted black, and I really couldn't pick. But like the beige, I guess was drawn to. So
Is
I
there
won.
an engraving yet?
Not yet. Eventually, maybe.
Like,
What
you,
size
you
is
owe me
this?
money.
36 millimeters.
Or you owe me money.
36 is such
That'd be funny.
It's such a great size for that style of watch.
Yeah. I was actually pretty shocked when I first put it on because it felt big. But I'm like starting to love the size.
Is it? I didn't check, but does it have longer lugs? That might be why it feels
I don't
big.
really, and it's hard. I think you know what it is I'm not used to watches without bezels. Like this has like kind of like
Yeah, so the dial looks bigger.
yeah. So that looks bigger for
Yeah.
sure. Because I put it on and I'm like this. I like did a double take and make sure it was like a 36. But I love it. It's awesome. We're looking forward to like putting some use out of it. But yeah, it was funny. I was at the 80 and like there was people like all over the place because they also sell used Rolex. So there's like people all over the 80 like looking at watches and stuff. And I was like talking to the salesperson and trying on the watch and getting it fitted. And some guy came up to me. He's like, "Yeah, that like this specific one is like people." I'm after it. People are like looking for it. No one can find it. And then the 80 was like, "Yeah, like Tudor released a statement that's saying like we don't even know when your next shipment is coming." And I'm like, man. That's crazy. It's still I'm not selling this watch, but I looked online and people are already trying to sell it for like 60% profit.
I'm
and stuff.
sure,
It's
yeah.
hilarious. But it's not worth $7,000. But I mean, it's still a cool
What's
watch.
not worth $7,000?
Well, people are trying to sell this for
This-
like $7,000.
That's
yeah.
like 3 times.
Yeah.
What?
Well, yeah. So the watch is 3,700, which seems expensive.
Oh, okay.
It feels expensive.
Twice.
For this, like it does. I feel like this should be worth like 28 to 3,000. So it's like I think it's like $1,000 off.
But everything's getting expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's expensive.
Yeah.
It's a Tudor, so like that's just how it is. The Black Bay 54 that I had was 4,300, and that felt like 4,300. This feels like it should be in the $3,000 range. But like I get
Does
it.
it have a date window?
No, it's full, just full like
Field watch type.
field watch. Yeah.
Yeah. I love those date windowless
Yeah.
dials. I think
Yeah, I
they
probably
really look more
wouldn't have
balanced.
picked, if it had any complications on it, I probably wouldn't have chosen it. I
Yeah.
was looking for just a watch, like a watch
Yeah.
that was quality. I was cross shopping this, an OP36, which is like the one I wanted, I couldn't buy new, so I'd have to get it pre-owned, which means it would have been worth twice as much because that's how it goes. It would have been worth 14 or 15 grand. No, I'm not spending that.
Yeah.
In either that or an Aquaterra 36.
Yeah.
Which are also like $6,000. So like this was the cheapest option, and it also was like the one that makes the most sense for me because I love Tudor and I love the quality. So
You're a Tudor guy. You're sticking with, and that makes it more meaningful
The
too.
thinking
Yeah.
man's Rolex.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. I'll put the rest of the money in S&P or something.
you go.
Know? But yeah, in terms of car stuff, I got the M5 out 2 days ago, just because it's leaking from the like a oil cooler line a little bit, but it's been doing that for like 2 years. So like it's just kind of slowly leaking. I need to get that fixed though before I drive it long distance.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love
Such
that
a pretty car.
Yeah, it's so good. I was trying to drive it here, and then just the way my detailing schedule worked out just didn't make sense. But next week at the live stream, I'm going to bring it.
Yeah, everyone loves seeing it on the road when you're driving along.
Yeah, it's one of those cars. Like I really don't totally understand why. It's probably because I've owned it for so long, but like I get thumbs up every time I drive it.
Yeah,
So
totally.
it's a great car. But yeah, that's been the week. Yeah, really just kind of like excited about the watch and working. So, yeah. All right, and that brings us into today's member Discord find. So if you're not familiar, Vault has a Patreon link down in the description below if you'd like to support us. With that, you get access to the Discord where we post these marketplace finds and do drive sim nights. We're going to be doing a drive in the next couple weeks. We're going to do at some point, we're going to do some sort of get together for the holidays, probably like a dinner or like maybe something here if Sean lets us do it for like a couple hours. But without further ado, we'll get straight into it. It's a good time. We're starting with a bang.
I saw a new sim place over in Center Moan.
It's not a new one. It's the same one.
Is that the one you guys go to? The one
Yeah.
at City Center?
Bishop Branch.
Yeah, Bishop Ranch.
Yeah. So that
okay.
used to
They
be in
changed the
Concord.
name, right?
They changed the name. It used to be in Concord, and I would go every week, and because it was like 5 minutes from my parents' house.
Yeah.
But Bishop Branch is way harder to get to for me. So I go occasionally, but it's so fun. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
That's my new spot, dude. I
sounds
love that
great.
place.
Yeah, Bishop Branch is cool. I like the spot.
We went and checked out a movie there this weekend.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. They just unveiled the drive sim place. It's called Shift Arcade now.
Yeah.
They just unveiled their new. So they had a haptic feedback machine, but they didn't have active pedals or a shift lever. And so now there's like hydraulically actuated adjustable shift levers and brakes. It's so awesome.
That sounds so, especially because I don't have room in my apartment for any sim racing gear, and I'm always like
Sorry, guys.
massive FOMO on it.
Yeah, you should try it out. It's a lot of fun. It's like super fun. We should do a member night actually there soon because that would be fun. The problem is no one wants to go to Center Mount. It's kind of hard.
My grandma lives down the street. gives
Oh,
me
well,
an
that's perfect
excuse.
for you then. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, so the first find is something out of the Frankenstein book. This is a 2004 Nissan Armada. Just look at it.
I
6x6.
I thought
6x6.
this was like
Sorry, guys. My allergies are kicking my ass right now.
you're
worries.
good. I thought this was like one of those Google Maps mess ups where it like elongates the car.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like the panorama photo.
Yeah,
that it kind of
exactly.
mixes up things.
This might be the scariest thing you've ever.
Who would
Put in
do
here.
this? What kind of sick son of a bitch would do this?
It has a suede headliner.
Sean
That's
would
luxurious. Alcantara trimmed headliner.
God, that's crazy.
Speed hump on the hood.
It's got no paint on the front end.
No paint on the front end or where it was bondoed.
163,000 miles.
This shot is.
I like that they took the odometer photo while the car was in reverse. That's a nice detail.
That's good. Yeah, I didn't notice that. We haven't been posting like terrible cars recently, but I just felt like this was so crazy that it needed to be mentioned.
I'm pretty sure this guy's a serial killer.
100%.
Yeah. I just think it's crazy that he did this.
You
He
just
went
made
through
more
this.
space for the bodies at the back.
Yeah, he went through this effort, bondoed the rear end of a Titan. Because if you look at it, it's literally just an Armada.
Yeah.
With a bed of a Titan that's been glued to it. If you think about it, but he put like an Alcantara headliner in it and like did all these things. He like was like trying to make something like interesting, I guess, but like it failed completely.
Miserably.
I think grotesque is the word I would use for this.
Yeah. This car is worth
Stay away
$1,000.
from it.
Yeah.
It's still available and it starts up perfect, and I hope it finds a new home.
$10,000 is
That's crazy.
he needs to seek medical help, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a cheap 6x6 if you take a positive out of it.
Yeah.
He said it had transmission work done in the description. I'm like,
It's probably because it's blowing the transmission up.
Exactly.
It's weight. Yeah.
Crashed in every corner.
Yeah.
oh
It's
my
a
God.
disaster. This was someone's bad science project.
Unfortunately, there's only 2 wheels hooked up to the diff. So.
Probably one.
That's
probably one. Probably one.
It's just right.
Yeah, so for the next find, I think Elodie found this. Put it in our group chat. This is in a Discord file, but I wanted to shout out because you never see these. This is a 1987 Merkur XR4 Ti. It's an automatic, but this is a cool little thing.
Yeah, everything about the way this car looks is so bizarre. I mean, the wheels, the front end with the weird black. Is it a bra they have on it, or is that that's black inset like plastic or something?
Like a raccoon or something.
Yeah, it's just such a bizarre looking car, and it's got some like weird body kit details. Just kind of a bizarre thing. But for $4,000, you're the only person at Cars and Coffee with that. So.
There's a sportscaster I used to listen to that this was his first car, and he used to just rag on how bad this car was.
You can kind of tell by
Bad
looking
to
at it.
drive or bad to own?
Bad to own.
Own, okay.
Bad to drive, bad to own. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, it's got that Euro Ford.
You could say you have a Sierra or Cosworth.
Yeah, because like a Euro Ford is kind of a cool thing to have in the enthusiast car world, but at the end of the day, this is not the one you want, probably.
Yeah. How much cocaine was flowing through this person's blood when they named this car? The Merkur XR4
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Like
rear wheel
they
drive
punch
though.
the keyboard and then something came out.
It's just like
That's it. That's it, Charles. That's it.
It's got like the wheels remind me of like basket weave a little bit. They're totally trippy, and I feel like I would curb rash the shit out of those wheels like instantly.
What?
Yeah.
There's another car that has these wheels. Is this an Audi? Audi has a wheel similar to this?
Ford.
Ford? Yeah, no.
Oh, so yeah, this is a Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Sierra or Cosworth twin,
Yeah,
but in a
Yeah.
very bad way.
Just a
It's-
way worse one.
it's
Yeah.
the ugly twin, which I know a thing about because I am a twin. Yeah, it's a kind of like I feel like it's kind of priced right though. 4,000 is a reasonable ask.
Yeah,
for
no,
this.
it's
Like the
reasonable.
owner is so done with it, just wants to get rid of it.
You can tell by the long list of completed work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you'd ever want to own one of these with an auto. I think a manual could be interesting, just to experience. But an auto is probably just horrible.
Yeah.
Especially an auto from the 80s or
Oh,
something.
Yeah,
boy.
it's probably a 4-speed or
Yeah.
That's
something.
the wheel I was thinking about.
Maybe even a 3-speed.
Oh.
Not the best, but it's all
Okay,
good.
this one.
Uh,
It just reminded me of that. Yeah.
It's like a Mercedes wheel.
Yeah, it's like a
it's Audi
monoblock.
wheel.
Okay.
Audi wheel.
Was that-
Yeah, it's an old Audi wheel. That's
Oh,
what it
okay.
just remind me of. Yeah.
yeah. The next find is a 1991 Toyota Corolla All-Track.
This rules.
This is super cool. All-Track wagons are awesome. They're 4-wheel drive, I think. I think all of them are.
I didn't know that.
The Tercel all track was always like one of my dream cars. And this is just the bigger, more practical version of that, basically. Kind of one of the sneakiest, cool cars you can have. I feel like anybody who knows cars, if they see this, they're really, really excited to see one.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually a
Why did
pretty
they
cool
have
car.
to make the windows jagged like that?
Yeah. That's like the signature of the car, though. Is like
It's a
that
bit
weird.
French.
Yeah.
Yeah, the uneven windows. The Tercel had that really aggressive uneven window too.
Yeah.
And these will run forever and ever. And I mean, this one has 230,000.
Just broken in.
Is this a 22 RE like engine, just basic 4-cylinder, or
Let me see. There's a
I don't know. It's
16 valve EFI. It just looks like it's the same engine that was in all the Corollas of that era.
yeah.
That
I,
looks nice.
Yeah.
I test drove a
Good look.
Tercel
Looks rad.
for a friend one time that was out of state, and I thought it was so weird. We got into 4-wheel drive mode. It was like such a weird car that I like kind of loved it, and the car was overheating as we were test driving it, so we backed away from it. But like, I've never seen one of these before, so I thought this was cool to shout out.
When I applied to Cars and Bids, one of the questions in the application, I feel like this is okay to reveal now because this was years ago, was what is your dream car? And I said the Toyota Tercel 4-wheel drive. And about 2 years later, Canon admitted to me that that's one of the reasons they hired me, because they were like, who the hell puts that as their dream car? So I always have a soft spot in my heart for the Tercel, the Corolla, all tracks of that era.
The back end of this car, it looks like the guy who built that Armada like perfected his craft. This was it.
This is what he was hoping for.
Right.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. You don't ever see these anymore. I saw a Tercel like literally like 2 days ago, but I thought it was like very like
It's a
It's
cool
always
wagon.
street
Though.
park.
It's a cool wagon.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
It's
feel like
cool
the
wagon.
coolest mom at the high school probably drove one of these in the 80s.
Yeah. I think so. I think this would be a great like parent car in the 90s.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just fine. I think we're kind of like on a JDM kick right now, but this is a
It's about
2003
time.
Honda Element with
Why?
wood paneling.
Why?
This is, I kind of want to make you pay me money for making me have to see this.
Oh,
There's Robert.
Sounds like we have a guest. Bobby.
Robert, help.
But yeah, so Honda Element with wood paneling. Sean, what do you think about this?
Freaking trash.
What do you mean it's trash?
Trash, dude. This is the whole thing is trash. The paint.
But
I can't
Sean,
be factory. I don't
it's
think that's
real wood
factory
siding.
paint.
You see his license plate?
This,
It's woody.
oh no.
It's got a VTEC.
Oh no.
God.
It's got a VTEC. My favorite part about some of these Hondas is when they just write in Sharpie the like service history,
Yeah.
so they therefore don't forget like when the time belt was done or something like that.
It's incredible.
Chrome
I'd
wheels.
rather
These
just go.
wheels are the worst part. And the debadged front grille. Oh dear.
I mean, a PT Cruiser
Person
is
with
by
a very
far way
specific
worse than
aesthetic.
this, right? But I would still pick a PT Cruiser.
You can get these in a manual. That's kind of cool. I mean, these are just Honda Civics.
I love the Honda Element. This to me is an insult to
Yeah.
a Honda Element. The great name of the Honda Element, and may she rest in peace.
Is that just because of the wood?
It's the wheels are almost like a much bigger factor to me. I think
The
these
wheels are
wheels
bad.
look heinous on this
The
car.
wheels are bad.
Should post those on the Honda Element Facebook group.
Oh my god.
There's a huge club of Honda Elements. They go on drives and do car meets and stuff.
Now that I would love to go see that.
I will say the interior looks spotless. It looks pretty clean.
The car is generally okay. Like it's
Yeah.
pretty clean. It
Yeah,
just
not
has
big
some
pain in it.
wood glued onto the side of it, so that's a problem, I think. But other than that, and the wheels need to go. If it had factory wheels, maybe. But I saw Honda Element with wood paneling. I felt like I had to put it somewhere. So.
Someone loved this car, but without a good taste.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then the last find of the week is a Toyota Serra in a cool color.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
This saved it right here.
Saved it.
Doesn't Todd have a Toyota Serra?
Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really cool cars. I just think the design is so cool and
They're really
timeless.
cool. Yeah. This color's great too. This is
Fantastic.
nice.
I want to repaint my Beat in this color.
Yeah, it's a really good color. One of the reasons why I put this on here is because the description is that he's making room. He's selling 10 to 15 of his cars to make room for others. And his
10,
car,
15.
it seems, I bet they're all like tiny cars, probably makes a space of like 2 or 3 cars, but like it's all JDM stuff. If you look at the photos,
There's
just
no
an
title.
MR2 here, a
See the
3000
MR2.
GT there.
He says this was imported for display purposes, which to me is
Illegal.
insane.
And
I think
not-
it's just
not
that
title.
he just like doesn't want to get sued.
Get it? Yeah.
Yeah. Can't because you obviously can't drive these on the.
Oh, by
in
display
California.
purpose, they mean the 25-year rule for show on display.
Yeah, probably something like that. He just doesn't want to like. It's probably not registered, is what he's saying. It's probably
Yep.
it might not even have a U.S. title. So
Yeah, I've seen like Honda S660 around brought in just a show on display thing, and it never has any plates.
Maybe
Must
brought
be
it
the
brought it in before the 25-year period. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, actually, it says sold with bill of sale only, no title, imported. So this car,
Paperweight.
if you bought this car, it would be literally impossible to get it
It's a
registered
paperweight.
anywhere. Period.
And it's been in judging by his description, it's been in the U.S. a while, so you're just kind of screwed
Yep.
in general.
Yeah. So this car is worthless.
Nothing.
What is it based off of? What is it based
Nothing.
off
It's a Toyota Sierra. It's a K car, I think.
It's its own thing.
of?
It's a K car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's impossible. No way.
Yeah.
No. Unless like you convince a DMV guy that's a Civic.
Or a
Yeah,
museum
or get
to
a
buy it.
get a Celica van or something.
Yeah.
But-
You can
yeah,
always
you VIN
pull
swap.
like a-
It's highly
Who's the-
illegal.
If you have a dealership, you can drive with dealer plates.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like
Or-
Robert could buy it for like $2,000.
Put a
Hey
deal- put a
Robert, is
dealer
it
plate on
illegal if
Is it insurance, bro?
is insurance?
Hey, just tell them it's a Toyota Paseo because nobody remembers those.
It's free.
That's true. Or just call it a Tercel. That's
Yeah.
a Tercel. It's fine.
It's
You're
fine.
like, are you sure it's a Tercel? Yeah, it's the
Yeah, no
it's the
worries.
Gullwing version of
Yeah.
Tercel.
Yeah, it just has custom body work.
go.
Don't worry about it.
Come on, Robert. It's not. It's really a Ferrari. It's not a Fiero.
Yeah, it's
Promise.
special.
it's a McLaren. Come on, bro.
Better than
Yeah, but those are the marketplace finds this week. Once again, link down in the description below if you'd like to support us and add to these links. They're a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to be in the Discord. Most of the content is degenerate stuff, but some of the times it's quality. So we'd love to have you, and you get access to all the member events and all that stuff too. So it's fun. So the main topic of today's podcast is the cars all automotive enthusiasts should own at some point in their lives. So Jeremy Clarkson famously stated on one of his Top Gear episodes that every automotive enthusiast should own an Alfa Romeo at some point in their lives because of the unique nature of the car, the design, the driving experience, the sounds, the smells, even the unreliability is part of that. I think that although that might be true, I mean, who knows? We could talk about that, but there are other cars in the hobby at this point that also fall into that place. So why don't we talk about a few of those cars tonight?
Yeah. So the first thing that came to mind for me, I mean, is an air-cooled Porsche. I think that's a kind of a cool car to have. I think there's certain cachet that you have, and it doesn't matter, what year it is. I think they're just
all
cool all
expensive.
around.
Doesn't
Well,
matter what
hell,
year
and
it
they're
is,
also
they're all
expensive.
In
now.
914, that's pretty cheap, right?
Yeah. But is no matter the expense, all the air cooled Porsches are kind of respected amongst that
Yeah.
It's a great community.
community.
Meet
Yeah,
people.
yeah. And they're cool cars. I think they look great, like especially on a night out.
Date night car.
Date night car, business car.
Would you
whatever it
accept
is.
a Volkswagen Beetle?
356.
Exactly. Because Sean, the Beetle's more in my price range.
Yeah. But nothing. I'm not like nothing like crazy.
Yeah.
But I think air cooled Porsche. They're not. You can still find some.
Yeah, like this one. It's only $300,000.
And I think an air-cooled Porsche is one of the few types of cars that gets you respect from every corner of the car world.
Yeah.
I think if somebody says they don't like an air-cooled Porsche, they're lying or they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's really one of those types of cars.
Yeah.
And I think every generation of air-cooled Porsche looked amazing in its own right.
And what's crazy is you can get a beater one that's just totally beat and driven to all hell, and you'll probably get some. It'll probably be more respected out there than something in pristine condition.
Oh, most certainly.
Yeah.
My
With
uncle,
the patina and everything.
Yeah.
my uncle, his 356 that he basically got at a junkyard 30 years ago and has built up, and it's been his passion for 30 years. And he always tells me, it's a 10-footer, meaning it looks good from 10 feet
Yeah.
away. But that thing is so cool. And I'm like, I don't think he even kind of realizes how cool it is.
Yeah.
Like, just to him, it's just, it's his project car.
Yeah.
But as the years go on, it's cooler and cooler.
Yeah. I mean, on the other hand, they're not really like, they're not the. It's not the funnest car to drive. It's certainly not the fastest.
It's more about the vibes,
Alien
man.
is, I mean, it's cool, for what it is, but yeah, it's a total vibe car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the community aspect of it that's really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be subjective about how it drives and how it looks, but the community is like really high quality people.
And the historical significance, too.
To it.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I'm going to go the exact opposite route. I'm going to say a Toyota Tacoma
Okay.
is a great one.
Like the newer one or like
Any
old?
Tacoma.
No, like any Tacoma.
How
I
about
would say not
Hilux?
the latest
count?
generation because Yeah, Hilux too, or a Toyota pickup, whatever Toyota truck. I'm going to leave out the latest generation because they're gigantic, and I think they really lost their way. But really, any generation of Tacoma before the current gen,
Are
I
those
think-
are those the new ones? Are they twin or turbo four
Oh, for
cylinder
sure.
too as well? Are they all with that motor now?
and Toyota's had a lot of issues with that motor. Yeah, it's been recall city. But my mom had a Tacoma when I was in high school, and that thing was awesome. It didn't drive great, but it was so much fun just to have.
Yeah.
And like especially the '90s ones, the little pickup trucks to me are like where America lost our way. And I think it's the ultimate pickup truck. I mean, I know I'm going to have American, OBS lovers and every. Sorry to my coworker Colton, but they're all going to argue with me. But I just think a Toyota Tacoma
They have a place. The smell of the inside of an OBS is like something that I would love to die in, like it's like such a great smell.
It's true.
But the Tacoma is a different experience.
And
the
I think-
Hilux is also a thing.
Yeah, and the Hilux, obviously, these are indestructible cars, but
Yeah.
they're also, you can own them in any part of the country. Cities, country, everywhere.
I love when people though take like the Tacomas and they put the flared fenders on them, they lifts and everything. In the older generations, they look
You
really
mean like
cool.
a Back to the Future type look? Or
No, like not what do you call it? Like
I like
the ones that kind of race across
the
desert or
pre-runner,
whatever.
the
pre-runner build. Yeah.
those are
That to me is like peak Tacoma build, is
Yeah.
that type of build.
trophy truck?
They're really cool.
Yeah. And just like every car, again, you get a lot of respect in a Tacoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BJ, what about you?
I mean, I have like a couple of different answers. Like one would be to try and experience a diverse set of things. Don't always be just a Porsche guy. Don't always just keep buying BMWs forever. Always try to experience the opposite end of the spectrum, whether it's electric cars or manual or automatic trucks or extremely lightweight stuff, imports versus American.
Sure.
Always try to put yourself out there to know what actually interests you. So that's one I have to say.
Very
That's-
wise.
Yeah. Second is to everyone should experience a K car at some point to know like what it's like to have like super basic, lightweight driving experience. When there are good K cars, there are less good K cars. So you should pick and choose the better ones. But it's always nice to have a back to basics experience to show you how little you need to have fun, and also to have a car that you can use 100% of the performance without ever worrying about it. So that's a very unique experience which you cannot get in most cars.
That's a good pull.
Yeah.
Everybody should have a K car.
Or at least drive one.
So cheap, like
No, how you gotta have you
Get
gotta
on
have
one. I mean, they're easy to own, I guess. Yeah.
cheap to buy, cheap to store, like no space, good on gas.
True.
like-
Yeah.
And they're Japanese, they don't break as much. So.
Great San Francisco car.
Mm-hmm.
Park it anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I think all car people should own a GTI at some point.
Yes.
Same lines as the K car. It makes you appreciate a sporty, entertaining car in a small package. Makes you understand that power isn't all the things that are necessary. Like we talked about 2 weeks ago, a base 911 in today's world kind of feels like a GTI, I know you probably don't agree with this, but like I personally feel like they're basically the same car. Just one is more expensive and has more leather and shit and is faster, and one is trying to be as fast as it can be. So I think GTI is definitely one of them. I think another one. I think in this point in life is just like a basic E30, just like a stock 325, probably 320, like a 6-cylinder one, because it really teaches you the driving dynamics of a rear-wheel drive car, at least.
Yeah.
In an E30, when you're on like an autocross or like at a track or on a back road, you can really feel the like traction limits, and like you can really start to feel like if it has an limited slip, you can start to feel like the differential doing things that like you learn to drive in those cars really well. The E30s are a stock one. If it's like H&R'd up and like has like a S50 in it and like has a short
It's a
shifter,
different beast entirely.
it becomes
yeah.
like a car that's like a cheat code. But like a base 325 is like a very special like learning to drive fast car. You start to learn like you can. I mean, I had a E30 325 IS, so it had a limited slip differential when I was first learning how to drive. and I took it on car control clinics all the time. And one of the big things at a car control clinic is like learning what the point of losing traction is, like that limit of grip, and you get like right onto that point until you start, and you oversteer at some point. But like in an E30, you can really, really like obviously feel like this car is at its limit right now. If I went 1 mile an hour faster, it would start to slide. And that's like special to me. Like that rear end, the rear end of an E30 is like something like very cool and unique, I think. Probably similar to an Alfa Romeo. I think the E30 is like this generation's Alfa Romeo because like no one can afford a Giulia anymore, but like an E30 still, you can find one that's a piece of garbage for like $6,000 still.
There's like 10 or 15 of them on Facebook Marketplace in the Bay Area right now.
And a stock one's cheap.
Yeah, and they're under $5,000.
Yeah. So that's the next. I think the E30.
Not any special trims or like base.
Just base.
Yeah.
325e or
325i is like really good, right? And
yeah. Now they're starting to get valuable, but an
Yeah.
E30, the chassis is what matters. Like that 318i that we have, even with disc brakes and everything, or with drum brakes in the rear, like that car has the same chassis. So if you get it into its limit, you can feel the car starting to lose itself a little bit, and you can learn how to like, okay, I'm at 10/10 now. If I go to 11th, I'm going to lose it. But if I go to 9, I can very comfortably go fast.
It makes you a better driver.
E30 is like the perfect learner car for that.
So Robert's got an E30, that he has with no engine and no tranny.
process
You
of-
think I can get it off of him for like 3,000 maybe?
So here's the thing: if you rolled that car down a hill and
Yeah.
you were turning without the engine, you feel the same thing.
Oh yeah,
But
So
I believe
that's a
a
good point.
E30 should be a
We'll talk.
six-cylinder.
We'll talk, Robert.
is that
I believe E30 should be 6 cylinders.
an E30 should be 6-cylinder, but I mean, like I don't think the M3s are worth the money. I think the S14 is kind of dumb. I think the M10 is also gutless, but I think that the thing that makes the E30 valuable is the chassis. I don't think it's the engine. The M20s are stupid. They don't make any sense. They're slow. They're annoying.
Fours don't sound
Tractory.
as good as 6 at all.
They sound great, but like the power delivery is annoying and stupid. All you really need to learn from an E30 is like getting to the limit and driving the car as fast as the car is capable of going. Because then you learn, and then you can get into an E36 or like a Porsche. And actually, it needs to be like a front engine rear wheel drive car. But like you really like the E30 like perfects, like you really learn how to do it. So I think everyone should own an E30 at some point.
I was racing around on one of the drives with an E30, and I was in the E9, and the E9 gave that car a run for its money. Believe it or not,
I mean-
M3.
There are very specific,
It wasn't
very specific things that you can do to make a car to make these cars good. And something about the E28 and the E9, these cars like to be shoved into corners. We can talk about that in another podcast, but like it's not like a progressive thing like an E30. And in a big boat car like this, like all you have to do is like drop it into a gear and just like shove the car into it, and then it gets kind of a little bit of oversteer. And then if your car is mechanically good, it connects and goes.
Yeah.
Another car that we were just talking about while we were cutting is basically any Sacco design, any 90s Mercedes, 80s, 90s Mercedes. Yeah. The build quality on these cars is second to
Like
none.
levels above E30. 190.
My buddy's 89 560 SEC is stupidly nice in ways that make my 2019 GTI seem cheap, and that's not
Whenever
a
I
cheap
drive
feeling
them,
car.
It feels like the whole car is chiseled out of one piece of.
It does. Yeah. My E320, the 124 ruins the 211 completely.
Yeah.
To the point of I'm considering like I'm gonna have to pay like too much money to the tax man this year, I think. And I'm considering just donating the 211 as like a tax write-off, because whenever I get out of that car and get into the green car, I'm like, this W1, I should be in the car. I should be in this car. Like I shouldn't be spending time in the 211. The car is so nice.
The 124 and 126 generation are everything about them feels quality. Every single knob feels good. Every single sound the car makes, just spectacularly designed cars.
Monolithic cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're truly special. But yeah, comment down below what your car that every automotive enthusiast should own is, because I know that other people have opinions that are not our own.
McLaren F1.
McLaren, everyone should own a McLaren F1, I think. You know what you need to do is you need to start Google and then sell all your stocks, and then you can buy a McLaren F1.
There you go.
Google.
Or steal one. You can steal one. But Yeah, so that's the main topic. Today's scenario is basically just stemming off of the topic. You can't pick McLaren F1 because that doesn't count. Okay, so out of the cars we mentioned, if you could spec one out the perfect way for you and take it on a drive that you chose, the perfect drive, how would you spec it and where would you take it?
I would definitely choose the E30. I mean, I've always wanted one. That's kind of my next like holy grail. I have no idea what trim, what color, what anything, but and we're so spoiled for choice and drives here.
Yeah.
I'd go for like a rally style. I know that's not exactly what an E30 is for, but I like rally looking cars from that era. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a favorite drive because I feel like the Bay Area is we're so spoiled here.
Yeah.
We have so many good drives. I mean, obviously anything on Mount Tam, I'm always going to love. Yeah. So I'd say anything on Mount Tam out in West Marin.
Sean, what about you?
So I'll go with VJ's K car idea, and I'll go back to the AutoZam in the back and with a Liberty Walk kit on it.
Make it an F40.
I know.
Make it an F40.
They're so
F40.
nice. Yeah, the F40. Yeah.
F40 kit.
Oh
The F40,
my
yeah.
God. That'd be
Yeah.
baller as hell,
Dude, it's-
honestly.
it's so cool. It's so cool.
VJ, what about you?
Today I feel like having a 1968 Alfa Romeo Giulia GT 1750. I'd probably take it down the last 10 miles of point race.
Oh, beautiful.
Sounds like I need to do that.
Absolutely.
Sounds like I need to do that because you have nothing positive.
Yeah, I
Nothing
drove
positive
a
things to say.
yeah, I drove a 1750, which is restored to basically a showroom condition. So it's like getting a brand new car in 1968, and I drove it. It's so good, like so perfect in every way.
That's the engine you want, right? The 1750 is the one everyone loves.
That's the best sweet spot, apparently.
I detailed a few step noses, which are awesome cars with 1750s in them. And I've never driven them, but
Yeah, there are smaller engines which feel more athletic, but they lack a bit of power. And then there's 2000, which is more powerful, but kind of lazy in terms of revving. And the 1750 is a sweet spot.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
What was the year before the 68?
67.
Oh, Joe.
I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know what that is, and I don't care to know what that
It
is.
doesn't matter.
Comment down below what you think. I've always thought 69 was better than
So
67, so I don't
sorry.
know.
Oh, 6'7". I'm so
Whatever the, I don't
I'm
know.
so ashamed right now.
I'm not sure what that is.
Podcast canceled.
Totally.
Comment down below if you know what this means. I don't know what it means.
I have no clue.
Don't tell me. Tell me later. But
When you have kids, you'll learn.
all right.
You'll
Well,
learn
that
all
doesn't make
these-
any sense.
These,
What?
these silly nuances.
Well, by the time that they understand what a 6'7" is, they're gonna be like, it's
Stop
gonna be like,
saying it, Joe.
it's
Stop
gonna be
saying
like
it.
a
It
five-
makes you want to do this all the time.
it's gonna be
It's okay.
like
It's just a
5'2" or
harmless,
something.
it's a harmless thing to just.
You say it's a Kamala Harris thing?
It's a
No, oh my
it's a
God.
harmless thing. It's a
That might be our first
now
mute
we're
ever.
going to get extra canceled.
Exactly.
it's a harmless thing to just like rally around and just like have fun with.
It's a rally cry. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pick the Tacoma, but I'm gonna do the Hilux. I'm gonna do a Hilux diesel.
Hell
And I'm
yeah.
going to recreate the Top Gear special with that
Middle
car that
East.
fell off the building and still started.
I
That
thought
is
you were going
an
to drive in the
iconic-
Middle East with it.
That would be the right answer. But I want to recreate that Top Gear special where it drives into the ocean and
That
then it
is-
falls off a building. Oh, incredible! Like the vibrations are aggressive. You can feel it from like 100 feet away from you. Like it has a very
Lo-fi diesel beats too.
low power diesel.
Steady
and,
too.
and the car never feels like it revs. It just kind of you put it into gear and then you kind of like just let it go and then it just like moves for a minute and then you realize you need to shift and you shift and it just keeps moving. It's a cool thing, but it's cool to have in my shop. But like it is like one of those cars that just like it's just one of those things that just it turns on and then it will only turn off if you decide you want it to turn off. And it's like so it's a machine. It's crazy. But yeah, that's my choice. Comment down below what you would choose from our list. Anything else before we close this episode out?
That's it.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays,
guys. Yes.
We'll see you next week on another episode of the Valt Podcast. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, leaving hate comments if you so desire. I like them. I pin them on my wall and I get angry at them and I cry. So please comment. Hate comments, please.
Hate.
Please hate comment me. All right. I'll see you
Let's
later.
hate on each other.
See you later, guys.
Let's hate on